Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Wednesday. Well, we are going to start the kit that I got this morning from Easy DIY, and there's a picture as you saw in the beginning. And this is video number 1 for the drawing extravaganza. The drawing will take place next Tuesday on my floss tube. So, yeah. Now, there's a little bit of difference. This time, there will be 2 numbers per day that you'll have to get. So you'll have a total of 10 numbers that you'll have to have for Monday when I do a video and you put it in the comments. Okay? So, let's get started. I decided I would start over here because this is all confetti and, I just can't deal with that, not today. Been windy now, but it's going to be in the 60s, so it started to get a little bit windy last night when I was at work. Oh, the color number is 815. So, just saying. And no, that's not the number for this video. Sorry. Didn't want to confuse. They're pretty red. But yeah, it started getting windy, and then, like, right before I left, it was pretty calm. And then I got home, and maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours later, after I was home, we had horrific wind. It was just blowing so bad, I thought, and the house was even shaking. So, not terribly bad, but it was moving. So, yeah. So, I don't know what the heck is up with all that. But, and I didn't see that in the weather this week at all. All I saw was the 60 degrees, we were supposed to have, and yeah, and everything was going to be just hunky-dory. Well, should have known better. This is Colorado. Give it 5 minutes and something will change. Or it'll be snowing again. I'm trying to see what, oh, okay. There was one with a symbol there, and then it was right next to the black one, but the black actually looked blue. So, we're fine. We're fine. So, yes, I'll have 2 numbers during each of the 5 videos, and then we'll have our extravaganza drawing. So, we will see what happens. But yeah, it was just horribly windy. Just terrible. I don't know. And I went to bed and turned on the fan, so, hey, I didn't hear or see anything after I went to sleep, because I can sleep through pretty much anything. I'm going to take this off. It's creating too much of a shadow. I had it all rolled up there, but we're just going to lay it out flat. We're good. Is that better? Much easier to see, huh? So anyway, yeah. That's what I've had to contend with. And yesterday wasn't too bad at work. Thank goodness. So I'm hoping today will be nice because we don't have an order that we have to put away or anything. Now, last week, we got an order, so we wouldn't have to do it this week because one of the girls is gone and the boss is going to have to work like 10 days in a row, to fill in and everything. So, yeah. Oh, darn it. I went to the wrong hole. My bad. Now I did crunch this just a little bit. Just a bit. But it's not too terribly bad, and I like that it's not very wide. You can see it's about 12 inches wide. I think it was 13, wasn't it? I don't remember. Something like that. So, not too bad. The first number in the drawing is going to be number 18. Number 18. And I will give you another number somewhere during this video. we'll have a even bigger drawing than we did last time. So stay tuned for that. So, yeah, I'm glad I got those kits all mailed from the last drawing, which is nice. I don't have to worry about it. They're gone. Now, I have no idea how, you know, far, or how long it's going to take to get, like, overseas. She said maybe a couple weeks, so I don't know. But if you could just drop me a comment and say, hey, I got it, you know, we'll go from there. But they are out. Yeah, I wasn't going to start another big one, but here we are. This is so pretty. I'm going to try to figure out, you know, at another time where the fish are. I think I can kind of see one of the fish right. I don't know if you can see where that. I can't tell where I'm pointing because the camera thing's in the way. But there's one here. And then there's a couple over there. So I guess they're the orange and they're. I don't think that's the actual color they're going to be, but you know what I mean? But it just looks like a fish. Because I'm getting kind of tired doing flowers. But this one looked easy, you know. I mean, it was only like 3 or 4, what do you call it? 3 or 4 symbols in here, in this bluish circle here. So I figured that wouldn't be too terribly bad, right? How bad can it be? Well, we've already been to this kind of stuff. And I just got to be in the mood to work on the confetti thing. But we'll just work with this. This will be just fine. I do like these big, beautiful flowers. And I didn't realize that there was a gold looking, like, it looks like, I don't know how to explain it, back a long time ago, 100 years ago, you know, back in the dark ages, as old people say. In the 60s and 70s, they had a bunch of things you could put on the wall. They were made of metal, and they were all sprayed that gold look. Well, that's what those gold flowers look like to me in the picture. So it'll be interesting to see how that all turns out, you know, when you stitch it. So we'll see. There's no, oh, what do you call it? Kreinik. Oh, man, that wind just does me in every time. There's no gold Kreinik in this kit, and there's no back stitching whatsoever. I need some more coffee here. So I don't know. I'm sure that the thread will be gold. You know, I don't know how these things are going to work out, but it just wasn't happening for me today. Now, you know, a day could change, and next thing you know, I'll be doing gold flowers. So that it never lasts long. It's like curiosity kills the cat, you know. I just got to know what it looks like. I don't know which I want to learn or find out first, you know, what the fish look like or what the flowers look like. So we'll see. And I thought this one was kind of different. It had the koi and the flowers, and I just thought it was a beautiful picture. So I know I've got, what, maybe 3 now that have, of course, some kind of koi in there. I don't know where that went, but I can't see it. Oh, no. Where is it? Well, you would have thought that that was where that was going to be. Well, oh, for pity's sake. Well, When in doubt, I know. I shouldn't do that, but we're doing that. I can stitch over that stitch right there. And we'll just go from there because it's just not happening. Why am I trying to thread that? We have a threader for that, right? I just grabbed a needle. I didn't get one out of the kit, so there we go. It'll work. I have several excess needles. I still have some in kits, you know. You know how they send you, I'll just, whoops, wrong thing to show. Like, oh, there was some wire-ish stuff in that beaded cross stitch, and I dug it out. They had it attached to my thread card. So it's over there in a knot. It needs to be thrown away because I'll never use it. But anyway, I rarely use the needles in there. I just use what I have up here because most kits come with 2 needles, and I just go from there, you know. So this is a bright red. It's really showing up. It's covering all that black. Now, do I go up or do I go down? Guess we'll just finish one little section and go from there, right? But it's stitching really nice. Oops. Get down. Get down, please. She probably sees a cat. Get down. Hey. Down. Who knows? There's 2 doors down in that direction. There's a trailer. And this lady has rented out that trailer. But she's only here in the summertime. She lives normally in Alaska. And she comes out in the summer to be here. So, I don't know. They were working on her car the other day and trying to get it started and running because it had sat there all winter long. Sorry, I didn't mean to jingle the thing. So, I don't know what's up with that or why it won't start, or, I mean, it hasn't been freezing cold, you know, where everything would be frozen. So, yeah. Whoop. Let's just miss the hole completely. Probably going to take 2 whole strands of this red to finish that black in this area. There's still some way over there, but not as big an area as this. I thought this weekend I would go through all the kits and get everything kind of organized and make a big old tub of stuff to give away. So we'll have lots and lots to choose from. And I may throw some in there that I'm not planning on stitching. I thought I was, but maybe not. So you never know. It's going to be a potluck. Be a potluck for sure. I dang near almost need to have a thimble, but you know, I think my thimble's way over there on my table. Yeah, I'm not seeing it in here. It got lost on the table because, I don't know, I'll stitch too much and I'll cause there to be a hole. This is not tough fabric at all, but just every once in a while it hits a spot on my finger there. Now I did order some things you put over your fingers, and they're supposed to protect your fingers from being stabbed. So we'll see how well those work. I can't remember who I actually ordered that from, but right off the bat, keep missing the hole. I don't like stitching black symbols. It does this to me every time. It's almost as bad as stitching on black fabric. I hate that. I hate stitching on black fabric. I was gonna get, there's some, what is it called? Is it called chalkboard? Maybe it's from Picture This Plus. I can't remember who it was from, per se. Might have been Zweigart or Witcher. I don't remember. I was looking at it because it's more of a charcoal looking color than it is black, and it's easier to see. Of course, that was going to be in Ada, I think. When I got it, it would have been easier, but I'm not stitching on black. I've tried every trick that everybody has given me, and not happening. It's just too hard on my eyes. So we'll just forego that. I do like the way it looks. You know, when it's done, that ain't the problem. It's seeing it. And I just can't. So, I know my limitations. I have my favorite fabrics that I stitch counted on. It's either the Country Line from Wetchlet, or however you say that word, and that is Country French Cafe Mocha, Country French Latte, and something Country or Golden Needle something or other, but it's all the Country Line of, there's 3 of them, from Wetchlet. And I like, in Lugana, I like either Ivory, or I like Wheat Lugana, or Mushroom Lugana. And I usually get those 3 from, I think it was Zweigart. I'm pretty sure. And I've stopped buying material from Picture This Plus because it's always way smaller than, like, I'll order 16 count and I get it, and since it's had a color added to it, it's like it shrunk one size, so now you're stitching on 18 count instead of 16 count, and it's just really difficult to see. So, yeah. Some days you just gotta walk away. But I like the others because I can see it, it's easy, it's not too dark to stitch on. I really like that 28 count wheat. It's a nice medium brown, if you will. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Now, the second number for today is number 84. 84. We're going to get rid of this thread before it comes out of this needle because I can feel it coming. We'll just get it out of there before we have a mishap. Oh my goodness. I do like this red. It looks like 666, but it's not. Whoops. Let's get the smaller end into there. We don't need it being so big. I don't know what I'm going to do with that other... I don't know that you can see that. Can you see that wire? It will not fit in my 28 count needles that I use all the time. I may just cut it off. I've said that because it just kind of gets in my way, but other than that, it works perfectly fine to thread things with. Let's go back over here. I can see some of those blacks just speckled here and there. So who knows when those will get done. If I have some extra out of 2 strands, 2 full strands of this, I may just go along and hit the ones that are just 1 or 2 stitches And I just do 1 or 2 stitches and I tie off the thread. And then I go on to the other one because I'm not going to go from here to there to there to there. You know, it doesn't, no. That's a waste of thread. And, you know, some days you just don't know. So hopefully today will not be terribly, terribly bad. Now it's getting closer to the weekend, but it was busy when I got to work yesterday, but then about 7 o'clock, it just practically died. And there was nobody for, 15, 20 minutes. And then I had a little teeny tiny rush of people about 8:30, or between 8 and 9, let's call it, yeah. Because I was trying to go wash the bathrooms, and dang if people didn't show up. I'm like, really? It's been practically quiet as a mouse. Did get to listen to some of my audiobook. I'm listening to, oh dear. Oh, I think it's called Wheel of Darkness, maybe? By Preston and Child. I've read it before. So, and it's part of the Pendergast series. I just love their books, so I just keep listening to things over and over. I guess I'll go down. Whoops. I'm telling you. So at least I don't have nowhere to go before I have to go to work today. Thank goodness. That always kind of puts a kink in my get along, but today wasn't so bad because I left here at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'd only been up for about an hour. And went to the post office and got back. Did all that. Did the floss tube thing. And then I laid down and took a 2-hour nap. Yeah. I was kind of fried, but I don't know why. Didn't sleep real well. Not last night, but the night before. Do you remember that jump rope thing? Not last night, but the night before. 24 robbers came knocking at my door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Do you remember that? I believe it was a jump rope thing. Sorry, I couldn't skip rope if I had to now. Please. I barely could do it back in the day. Because I was what you'd call a klutz. I mean, I just was not athletically inclined at all. Neither was my sister, And it's not like we were in the band or the choir. Because neither one of us could, I guess that's not going there, could sing, so that wasn't happening. Can't tell if that's a black or blue. Here we are again. I guess it's black. We'll get it on the way back. But it's next to that blue, and it looks so blue. So anyway, yeah. No, we were not athletic inclined. They really hated to see us come to gym class. I was like, nope. I hated baseball. I went and played tennis for a while, but I wasn't real good at it. Trying to be a little bit athletic. I did like to swim, but I didn't do it on a competitive level or by any means. And heaven forbid my feet can't touch the ground. We're done. No, that didn't happen. I drowned trying to get out of there, so no. No, wasn't for me. But we had nobody to be competitive against, you know. It's not like we had boys in our family. We were girls. So, and my father wasn't into athletics of any kind. Oh, he threw a football or played basketball with my uncles and stuff back when I was little, but not, no, they were basically throwing the football back and forth, you know, playing catch. And that was about as far as that all went. So, didn't happen. And I think my mother might have played basketball, but short of that, no. We were not doing that. I couldn't make a basket for nothing. Alright, guys. Well, thanks for listening to me ramble on today. And thank you for joining me for day 1 of my drawing extravaganza. Don't forget to get your numbers and write them down so you have them for Monday. And we will see you tomorrow. I may be working on this still. You never can tell. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.